Hi, this is Paul. Yeah, Mr. Heffron here, and here is a short tutorial on how to draw vector diagrams in Microsoft Word. So first of all, you may need some pictures. So for example, I have a compass already loaded up here. If I want to add another picture, all I can do is go to the Insert menu here, Insert Pictures, and I can find something else like a hiker from my diagram. And then I'll just shrink it down to something a little smaller maybe. Like that. There we go. And so now, most of the time when you add a picture, you want to go to the layout options and choose to set it behind the text. So that's what I'm going to do for both of these pictures. That way I can move them around anywhere at all, and it's not affected. For example, if I didn't do that, if I just added in a picture like this skateboarder right here, and I try to move it around, it won't move around. But if I do set it behind text, I can move it anywhere I want. So the next thing I'm going to do is draw some vector arrows from my picture. So I'm going to go to the Shapes menu right here. Choose an arrow, and I'm going to draw the shape. So first thing I'm going to do is now change it so that it looks different. So I'm going to go Format Shapes. And so now what I'm going to do is change the weight. So I might try something like size 3-point weight. Might change the color to something that I'd rather use, like red. There we go. And now I've got my vector. Okay. Now if I want to draw another vector, instead of drawing it from scratch, it's just easier to use the old line. So I'm going to go select on my line again, Control-C, Control-V, and that's copy and paste. So Control-C for copy, Control-V for paste. And now I got my second vector. If I want to change the color, that's easy. Right-click, Format Shape, and now I can change it to a different color. Now finally, I may want to do a resultant vector. So I've already got this one selected, so I'm just going to select it again. Control-C, Control-V, and I have another vector. And it's going to start over here where I started my picture. And maybe I will change that to black. And because it's a resultant vector, I might want to make a dashed vector. There we go. So now the other thing you can do is you can also add in some angles. So for that, I'm going to use this curve tool here. So I'm going to start off right here. Click there. Click about halfway. And then click on the other line. Hit Escape. There we go. And I'm also going to change that to 3-point. And I might leave it as blue. And there we go. I've got myself a little angle. In this case, copying and pasting might be okay. I'll try Control-C, Control-V, and bring it over. So if I want to rotate it, so that's where this little rotation part is right here. Just rotate it like that. There we go. Drag it up. Or I could just draw another one if I want. So just go to Insert, Shapes, click on the curve option right there. There we go. And boom. Now I just have to right click, format the shape. I'll probably go to 3-point font again. And there we go. It's got my 3 angles. Now if you want to add some text, like some dimensions, and you're in Microsoft Word, you can just make some space like I'm doing right here. There we go. So now I'm going to have to move all my drawing back up to the top. So I'm going to hit Select Objects and highlight all my objects there that I've drawn and move them back up. There we go. So really the best thing to do is make some space to begin with. Okay, there we go. And now hit Escape, and I can tab over, and I can write something like 50 centimeters. Tab over here, and maybe write that this is 125 degrees. So for the degrees there, I got a little O. I'm going to highlight it, and I'm going to come up here and choose Superscript. There we go. If you can't find that, you can always just right-click on your text and go to Font, and click on the Superscript checkbox right there. That's the other thing you can do. So now it doesn't really fit. It's hard to see at this point. So what I might do is go select Objects again, and highlight all my objects, and then maybe just drag them up a little bit. There we go, so that's easier to see. Okay, just move that guy up there. There we go. So now, the other way you can also write text in is just use a text box. So if you go to Shapes, and you click on the text box, you can just write your text. So for example, maybe 30 degrees. So I'm just going to go make that into a superscript. So click on the Home menu and superscript, okay, or right click and change the font. And so you can see now, unfortunately, this has got an ugly black box around it. So what I'm going to do is go over here to the text options, shape options, and click on no line for the box. Perfect. And now this text box doesn't have a border anymore. Okay, unfortunately, it's blocking everything though. So what I'm going to do is right click on it and send it to the back. There we go. And now it's no longer blocking my vector lines. So now I'm going to make use of that one again. Control C, Control V. There we go. Drag it over here, and I can write in the other angle that I might want, like 45 degrees. I know that's incorrect, but that's okay. It's just a demo on how to draw things. Right click, send to the back again. There we go. And you can also use the text boxes to do your regular dimensions. So for example, right down here, this might be 60 meters, for example. There we go. And there you go. That's how you can draw a vector diagram in Microsoft Word. I hope this was useful.